Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today it's the third and final game in this three-game interleague series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the New York Yankees. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Number 47 is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Harold, what do you got?
Well, look, it hasn't been pretty. I mean, look at the ERA. He's struggled most of the season long. He's got to put together some good performances to drive that number down. But I think if he can attack hitters, get the ball down, keep it in the ballpark, he's got a chance to give his team a chance to win this game.
Should be in for a warm one this afternoon. 91 degrees, our first pitch temperature. On the ground to the left side. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out.
Second.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. Ready with another 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Chase Anderson, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Trout has a read on it. 1 away.
Batting second.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with another 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Now at the plate, Domingo Santana. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside. So stepping in, number 7. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. The pitch. Shot towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. Into the box now, Aaron Judge. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. A runner at first with no outs here. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board, so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in. Or if they sit back, get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
Now batting, Manny Machado, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play. Hit in the air to center field. Hicks patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Here's Chris Davis now. The average for him at the start of play, right at a 1-for-3 clip, 333. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You'd think he's on most things all the time.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Striding into the box, Ichiro Suzuki. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. The 1-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Flipped out the other way towards short. And this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Matt Holliday standing in now. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. Holliday still running. He's headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
The shortstop,
a 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. From the belt, kicks and deals. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Breaking ball called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Well, this is one of those big opportunities. You look back and say, did we learn anything? Now, yesterday, runners in scoring position in big situations, I couldn't drive them in. Now you got a chance to show you learned something.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Hit down the third baseline. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, number 9, second baseman,
Gene Segura standing in. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Pitch on the way. Swing and a line drive. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Orlando Arcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Santana on the move, makes the catch, and that'll retire the. Now in the box, number 30. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. He'll try again. 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Kurt Suzuki. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. And he looks at one in there. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit back toward the mound. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Standing in now, Starlin Castro. Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1. Aaron Hicks is on deck. Way in front of that fastball. Here comes the payoff pitch. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. He'll try it again. 3-2. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Judge is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in for his second at bat, Aaron Hicks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Standing in, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Ready for another chance. Number 7. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. In now, Aaron Judge. Hard hit at third. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Manny Machado now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Gregorius has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready now, Domingo Santana. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Way outside. 1-2. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
So he got him swinging. Domingo Santana becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Greg Bird.
Striding in once again, Greg Bird. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Now batting.
Here's the 2-1 now to Holiday. Got Holiday a little froggy on his front foot that time as this is pulled foul into the seats in left. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There's Segura. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here. At the plate, Chris Davis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 1-1. Here it comes. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 pitch. Hard liner toward short, but right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Ichiro now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-1 home to Ichiro. Curveball that time, not even close. Set to deliver on 2-1. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Little tapper down the first baseline. He's got to hurry, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting. Catcher.
Digging in to try it again. Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Didi Gregorius. First time up, he went down looking. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Davis has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Here's Brett Gardner now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Segura standing in. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Go right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Swing and a ball line hard toward short. And a leaping effort there, but it's over his head into left center, a base hit.
That ball is above the zone. He got his hands on top of it, the old tomahawk, and got a base hit out of it.
Orlando Arcia.
Into the box now, Orlando Arcia. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Back-to-back hits, and now they're in a position to break this inning open. You can bunt, you can hit and run, you can do a lot of things now to take the lead and really put some pressure on the defense.
Stepping in now, Mike Trout, as he hits one on a line to left field. Gardner has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 7. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. The set and the 1-1 pitch. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kurt Suzuki. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
The batter, number 14.
Ready for another shot now. Starlin Castro. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Fouled off into the seats behind first. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And another foul ball. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first is Castro, heading for second now. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Striding in once again, Domingo Santana. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. 2-1 pitch, a circle change taken for a called strike 2. Ready with the 2-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Another try at 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Grounded, foul. The 1-2 pitch. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Here he comes again. 1-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Ichiro Suzuki. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Brewers strand 1. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Matt Holliday standing in now. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Struck him out and make it 14 punch outs now in the game. Digging in once again, Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Lifted the other way out to left center. Trout is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Out of the Yankee dugout now is Joe Girardi as he'll head toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. CC Sabathia takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
27, Mike Trout.
Ready once again, Mike Trout. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way. Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Now
ready for another.
Number 7.
And this is off the glove of Suzuki as it bounces away. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. And the mental lapse behind the plate will hurt him as the run will score. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard ground ball to third. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Eric Sogard will stay in the ball game as a likely do the catching from here out. Manny Pena.
Number 18, Eric Sogard. Now pitching for
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Here it is on 3-1. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Here's the payoff pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Now batting.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch outside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Hey, watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs. I don't think he's working around him.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. On the move is Trout. He's there and records the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The catcher, number 24, Kurt
Stepping up now, Kurt Suzuki. His head-to-head with Darren O'Day. Not great. He's 1 for 8. And that catches the high outside corner. 1-2 now. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1 out and a runner on second base. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's a little chopper up the middle to his right. Segura on to first, and Suzuki's retired. 2 away. Here's Starlin Castro. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Yanks leave 1. So a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hicks going back on it to the track. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So a beautiful running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a solid route, covered quite a bit of ground, 110 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. That's a catch to remember. Into the box, Chris Davis. Very high, 2-1. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. The 2-2 one more time. And that misses. So now the 3-2 from Sabathia. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Payoff pitch one more time. Hot shot to third. Reined in. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia's got himself 2 quick outs.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ichiro Suzuki.
So stepping in, Ichiro Suzuki. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. On the ground up the middle, taken in by Gregorius. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first. Standing in, Manny Pena, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. And that's in there, base hit.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. He got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom, base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
In now, Gene Segura. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. That's in there, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Well, that's the Milwaukee. 3rd single of the inning, and now the bases are loaded. Man, they're putting a lot of pressure on the pitcher. They have to break through, though. Got to score a run.
Standing in now, Orlando Arcia. And here's a ball hit in the air. 1 run is scored. But the throw is well up the line, and a 2nd run's going to score. And he'll be tapped. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box now, Domingo Santana. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. That's popped up now towards short right field. Segura onto the grass. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Greg
The
Bird.
left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Stepping in now, Matt Holliday. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And the score finishes 4-1 today. Chase Anderson wins for the league best 15th time.